He's not this mother. He's not held back to say corny shit like suffering succotash anymore, or say some shit like, I'm gonna enter into the Royal Rumble. I'm putting my name in the hat for the no, nigga, just say some cool ass shit. Drop the mic. Yo, you gotta say a lot of shit. What's always funnier than anything else? A one-liner. What was always cool when we were kids? Your feet stink. Your mama. Ooh, that was always cool. That's one
groundbreaking.
Groundbreaking. Shit, it's not.
First of all, why does it sound like you hijacked the AI voice from the Logic albums?
I feel like
you didn't hear that?
Oh, that's what
on the Zoom. Doesn't it sound like that?
Yeah.
When you record, doesn't it sound like the robot that Logic be having on his albums?
Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like. That's all that shit is.
Talia, whatever her name is.
Look, man.
Because I've listened too much Logic lately.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We need to get on TikTok, and I'm sick of it. I'm telling you right now. February 1st, we are on TikTok. I'm giving all y'all the login. We getting that shit done. Now, well, I want to say two things before we get on TikTok. One, watch what you like. Two, watch what the fuck you like. Three, please watch what the fuck you like. I have a TikTok. I've been on Thigh Talk for like 6.5 months. Just thighs. I just women's thighs. There's not even no rhyme or reason. Sound, just blanket, boom, thighs. They're just everywhere. Okay, so we're gonna, huh?
Sounds like a good time.
No, it's not. No, but listen, we're going on to take over the wrestling talk on TikTok, because right now I feel like we need our just due for what we do for wrestling in Chicago right now. Anyway, with that being said, it's 4 of us. Let me get started. Yeah, that's right. Episode 4. I'm lying. It's like episode 3. Right? Is it episode 3?
Is it 3? Yeah, this is 3.
It's 3.
It's 3. It's your boy Joe Freeline, aka Joe Willie, aka I'm the one that's tweeting. We got the 4 Horsemen. If I could cue the weak ass WCW 4 Horsemen music with that weak ass guitar and shit, and the galloping horses and shit, that's what I'm gonna do.
You want to cue the Fortune 4 one?
The Fortune 4. That shit. We'll do that.
Both that 4 fingers up strong as hell.
Right.
Real strong.
Everybody got arthritis and shit from like wrestling.
Right, like shit.
20s and shit.
Like your knuckles going down, but your fingers going up. Yeah.
Arn Anderson hand was like this and shit. Like his shit was all.
Arn hand was permanently like this. Like
his shit was permanently like that. Dean Malenko was just starting out, so his hand, you know, he do his fingers.
His shit was kind of too wide.
Right.
He kept doing this shit.
Right. No, Rick fingers fucked up from all them death matches. His shit looked like this and shit.
Woo!
Woo! Okay. That's yeah. Who else was in there? Chris Benoit, Chris Benoit.
Chris Benoit had a spell in there.
Chris Benoit, Paul
Mondo
Roman,
McMichael.
Mondo McMichael.
Baby.
Mondo McMichael. That weak ass shoulder tackle was his finisher.
He be the first one to jump in the ring and get whooped, boy. I swear.
That nigga was green his whole career.
And just be yelling nonsense in the back. Hey,
I didn't mind him on commentary though. I thought he was decent on commentary.
Great commentator. I think he gained weight every match.
They should have kept him on. Well, no, that's why they had to put him in the ring every now and again. He was gaining that weight.
Nah, fuck that. This nigga Mondo, man, what's his nigga name? Mongo? Is Mongo?
Mongo McMichael.
Mongo. I didn't call him Mondo. I'm just renaming people now. It's almost as bad as Von Wagner, Von Helsing, whatever his name is.
That dude is bad.
Do that shit. Somebody hit me up from that video. It was like, you was going in. I wasn't going in. I was being honest.
Fake Khali, fake Edge.
It's because, bro, like, what are we doing anymore? Anyway.
Yo, God rest their souls, but they got to the point that it was just like, if we're just gonna pay a bunch of people that are like past their prime, and we're just gonna keep doing this, and like we're gonna see how this works out.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for real. Like, no, that's real shit. That's honestly like I don't think WCW really had anything going off the books. They're like, what's the storyline? What the fuck is that? What do we no? Just let them figure out what they want to do and then make it interesting. Pan the camera out here, pan the camera out there, and we'll go from there. Because I can't remember one good storyline from the days of WCW.
Really?
They ruined the NWO was great, so they just didn't know when to quit.
I mean,
That was it.
Outside of NWO, you had
the Sting Hogan build up was great. The payoff was ass.
what was that? Jericho and Eddie Guerrero.
Jericho and Dean Malenko.
That one.
That was decent.
That's funny. That's a funny storyline, and it's like hokey, but that lasted like 3 months.
Ray
I'm
Ray.
fine. Okay.
I mean, they had some great matches. He's saying like actual like programs and actual views.
Like for me, a good ass storyline, and this is a TikTok thing. A good ass storyline was Bret Hart, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and how long that program kind of lasted and kind of went up and down. You know what I'm saying? Like where it was like a long thing. It's a long thing. It's like, what's that, 6 months worth of stuff or whatever? Them going back and forth and like having like kind of some kind of heat, and them still having their own individual like matches, but still like, oh shit, there's some chemistry there and shit. Which is why, in my opinion, Stone Cold Steve Austin is better than The Rock. I said it out loud. I don't care what anybody says.
I already felt that way, but it's not here nor there.
I just because I feel like
that's a debate for another time. We can get into it later. We can get into it tonight.
I just feel like that's one of the
we can do that now.
No, because it's now we only got an hour, so I ain't gonna take too much time. But it's just one of those things where like they were going over, like Stone Cold has it where he goes over the match and Bret Hart goes over the match. That WrestleMania match with Stone Cold was like, busted open and iconic, and the blood running down his face and everything else. And to hear them discuss the way the match went, you kind of realize that they understand psychology so much more, and the way that they were actually able to kind of act that out makes it that much better. All right, introduce myself. Okay, we gotta go around. I gotta introduce my homeboy. He is right now bearded and his hair long. He's cheating. Not fair. Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta think of a cool ass name. Ladies and gentlemen, the remix god.
Yeah, it is.
Ill Will, what's up, man?
Well, the beard just kind of put me under the Jesus act a little bit, but it all serves a purpose. Amen.
Amen. Amen again.
And I'm here with y'all on this blessed Tuesday. About to spread some knowledge, about to give some insight. And of course I'm hot. So, it's gonna be a hell of a time.
By the way, that was a subtle shout out to High Techs will have its own playlist. Either actually this next week or week after next. There's like 4 episodes that you guys haven't seen. There'll be a date by them, so that way you can see because honestly, the way that he kind of predicted some stuff that I don't know if you've seen the last High Tech episode, he basically predicted the way the storyline was going to play on WWE, and no one caught that. And then I gotta introduce my boy with the suede moccasins, with the chisel glass with 3 ice cubes that stirred with his finger. Ladies and gentlemen, Hot Take Kenny is no more. There is only the Colossus KG. And yes, I haven't watched Attack on Titan. No judgment. Go.
Yes, I'm glad you are starting to catch up. You also forgot that, like young ladies, when they wear sweatpants, because I want them to feel comfortable. They don't have to wear lingerie around me.
Yeah,
he got that part.
He has silk pillow sheets, pillow covers. I don't know how to say it.
Let me just say that, first of all, the greatest thing in the history of podcasting happened within the last week, because Renee Paquette, she has her podcast, Oral Sessions, and she had Kendra Lust on there. It just writes itself.
She had who?
Kendra Lust on Oral Sessions.
Who is Kendra Lust? Am I missing something?
Give me one moment.
Also,
I hope that
Take, sir, not
somebody got that joke.
I'm
Somebody got.
gonna get it when I see who it is. Okay. Also, Big Oops.
Joe ain't been on Pornhub in a while. See?
Big Oops.
I'm mad I was looking it up too.
El Capitan, the Conqueror. What's the website? The Conqueror, the Beast, the Boss Hog, Logan the Great, man. What's up?
What's that, Lieutenant? You forgot that.
Greetings, and salutations, everybody. Welcome to another episode. Got the Four Horsemen here, and we all talking about Kendra Lust right now.
Yeah, while we all looking up Kendra Lust at 8:30 in the evening.
Is she a Skinamax?
No,
this is
Bang Bros Extraordinaire. I don't know where you coming from with Skinamax.
I'm saying, is she like a soft core? Is she soft?
no. She may have started. She may have
Bros.
started. She may have
But you know
started
what?
there.
I saw this right, and don't judge me, because Bang Bros and all of them, they do make those Skinamax movies too.
I'm not surprised.
So he may have seen her on one of those, because I just saw that one night just on some high stuff. Yeah. Years back. But yeah. They do make those too, so I guess they say they want all of them. Look at that. We're diversifying our content.
Like our
Only here on Hot Take Wrestling.
That's what I'm talking about. Damn, Kendra. Okay, nope, not gonna watch that.
Yep. Nope. I
Nope.
seen some stuff real quick.
Yeah, done with Kendra.
I definitely saw some imagery.
We get all forms of wrestling.
Yeah. Figure 4 leg lock.
All 3 O's, and I ain't talking about a Buried Alive match.
That's
Damn it, Kenny.
the
No.
sharpshooter move she was putting on somebody.
Okay, moving on.
Boom!
The real Heimlich maneuver.
Listen,
I did it. Oh, that's not anymore. It's all about that boom.
let's do two things. Let's do two things. Let's talk about Royal Rumble. Talk a little bit about AEW, and then at the end, let's try to get like 15 minutes on why someone's to go, and just like a random person. Not even. I don't want to talk about like the Mount Rushmore wrestler. I want to talk about like somebody random.
So like if we wanted to say hardcore Holly.
Yeah, like why Hardcore Holly is to go, or like some like why Dean Malenko is actually the best cruiserweight ever in the history of history. One of those type shit. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. But let's.
So it could be complete bullshit.
It can be just something like on a hill that you're on top of. Like, yo, I'm not backing down from this hill. This is a wrestling tape that I feel is the fucking
Brooklyn Brawler should have won the Royal Rumble. No,
that type of shit. Like, yeah. And this,
So if I wanted to say like Hoovy Juice was the greatest shit in '99, I could say that if I wanted to.
you can, yeah. As long as you purpose.
I'm not going to say that, but I'm just using something.
Because Hoovy Slushy is old as fuck.
God damn
was
it.
the best side.
he called him the polar bear ice he used to get in North Riverside.
Hoovy Slurpee. Hoovy out of order Slurpee.
Who wins between Moppy and Head?
You said what? Head win.
Flawless victory.
Pause. Head win. Pause.
Jesus Christ.
The Rottweilers in there killing a dog match.
Shit.
Oh no.
Does anybody got the matchups for Royal Rumble pulled up while we open?
I'm putting them up right now as we speak.
They've announced like probably 3 matches in the 2 Rumble matches. I believe they have.
Maybe more.
Don't get
more.
That's a question I want to ask y'all. How do you feel about them like announcing majority of the entrants for the Rumble matches? At least for the women, they damn near announced everybody. But
Well, that's
how do you
easy.
feel about that?
I think they had to, because at this point, no one's watching their programming, and that's not to be like rude about the shit, but no one's really watching. Like, I didn't know that the match between Doudrop and Bianca Belair, God, he's so good, was actually a good match. It was actually a good, solid match. They actually gave him some time. It was a decent match. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't watched Raw in close to 3 or 4 months. Like I haven't once Big E won, I was like, thank you for giving me what I want. You're late, but thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, so if you're saying they're late, right? So when do you think they should have put the title on?
Big E?
Yeah.
After he won Money in the Bank, I would have said, was Money in the Bank in front of people live?
Yeah.
That was the first one back, wasn't it? That was the first thing back, I think.
Yeah, that was the first pay-per-view back.
I'd have done it. I'd have done it right then and there. I'd have done it right then and there. He already.
So, who was champion at the time? Bobby and Roman, right?
They dropped the ball with that. Money in the Bank is too formulaic. Like I said, I wish they would have, because everything's been done before. I would have had Bobby drop the title to Kofi and had Big E cash in on Kofi. Nobody's ever cashed in on their friend.
And
something different, because what else have they done with the briefcase? They've done literally every other thing with the briefcase.
For the record, no shade to anybody else. Just for the record, guys, there are two people who creatively I trust with wrestling stories, and they're both on this podcast right now. The fact that no one has reached out to these gentlemen is a crying schmockery right now. Westside KG over here with the Westside Good has the ideas, and I'm pointing to him, and I hope the video pans out that I'm pointing to him, but it probably does the other way. And also Ill Will are one of the wisest people that come up with stories and scenarios with it that build characters about this. But y'all hire you hire writers who don't know anything about wrestling and expect your product to work. Yes, I'm talking to WWE. Continue with what you guys are saying. Sorry.
Thank you for my flowers.
No problem.
Sir.
I appreciate that.
Go ahead. No problem. Go ahead. Michael.
Yeah, no. Well, one thing I'm looking forward to in the Rumble, it's a different dynamic we're getting with Seth and Roman. I mean, they're both heels right now, so that's a little bit different direction than they normally go. Also, the background story, both getting spicy with each other. Seth said he was climbing a lot of success while Roman was riding the bench in the CFL. Roman told him, I wouldn't even pick you from Monday Night Raw. I wouldn't even pick you from your own household. I was like, man, this is getting good.
Damn.
Okay, so here's what they got listed so far on MediaReferee.com for the Royal Rumble this month, later this month. Men's Royal Rumble match, women's Royal Rumble match, Raw Women's Championship match, like you said, Becky Lynch versus Doudrop, Brock versus Bobby, Roman versus Seth, It Couple versus Grit Couple, Miz and Maurice versus Edge and Beth Phoenix. So they may add, I don't know if maybe they could add a pre-show tag team match. I don't know. If you're doing a rematch with, I was going to say American Alpha, but what do they call now?
Alpha Academy.
Alpha Academy.
Alpha Academy and Arcade Bro. But do you put that in the pre-show?
They might put that in the pre-show. They don't care about tag team wrestling.
They might put that in the pre-show, but here's my thing. Why are there multiple people in NXT in the main roster that have the same damn gimmick? Chase University, Alpha Academy. Cameron Grimes, who does it way better, and Happy Corbin. Why are we at the same people with the same damn gimmicks? Why am I even watching NXT 2.0 at this point? I mean, I don't anymore. Actually, my TV's off right now. Sorry.
I don't want to do this.
I don't want to start talking about NXT 2.0 right now.
On to a brighter note. Who's Will? You went on here the last episode. So who's somebody from either the men or both, or the women's Rumble as well, you would like to see in there, or someone, whether it's be in the company, out of the company, former employee, someone who's never worked in WWE before?
Like a surprise entrant from each one?
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of touched on it in our text thread, but they, just so that the world can get your.
Oh yeah. Well, with them trying to, play on the whole Forbidden Door thing, for the women's Rumble, it'll be cool if, like, late in the Rumble, they threw Jade Cargill in there. If for no other reason, just to give us, like, a stare down between her and Bianca, just for professional wrestling. They don't got to go nowhere right away, but that'd be cool,
Yeah, absolutely.
And then for the men, Like, if Cody showed up in the Rumble, that'd be something. But if the common sense would think they'll use Jericho because that's safe.
Right.
They already did. They let him do the podcast with Stone Cold, but for that reason alone, and then with him being a WWE legend in his own right, with something like that being on the table, you would think Jericho would be the guy. And I think they could do it, but they might not because of their little petty issues they be having with certain things. But if there'll be anybody, it'll be them too.
Okay, for sure. You mean Vince would actually acknowledge that pissant company that he's supposed to put out of business?
Well, I'm hearing they ain't trusting each other right now. So
that was your boy Trips, man. That wasn't Vince.
Well, here's the thing. Well, I'm not saying he called it that. I was just saying that he was supposedly could have put out a business. If I said that was a Vince call, that was my mistake. But no, I'm sure Vince didn't tell him to say that. Trips does his own thing. Unfortunately, they took NXT from him. I'm just waiting to see, after WrestleMania season, that graphic that says Paul Levesque is all elite.
Terrorizing.
I was gonna say terrorizing. Dr. Isaac Yankem is all elite.
You know what NXT 2.0 reminds me of?
He's gonna be Britt Baker. He's gonna be DMD's dad.
You know what NXT 2.0 remind me of?
What?
Y'all remember Thunder?
Oh,
yeah, no, it's bad.
Remember WCW Thunder?
It's not that. Stop. It's not that bad.
It is. It's velocity.
What? Yeah, it is.
Thunder had Vampiro.
It's been quite the drop, dude. Like, you have to admit.
Let me make something very clear. Thunder had Vampiro.
They had the Jobber too. They had the Jobber NWO.
Jobber NWO.
They was pushing Stevie Ray on Thunder. Quit playing.
Stop y'all. Listen.
Big Stevie Ray.
I don't think you understand how bad. I don't think you understand how bad Thunder was. Vampiro,
yes, I do,
was the man on Thunder. Listen to me right now. Listen, Sting, like not even Sting 2.0. Sting 4.5 after failed attempts is Goldust 2.0 to the minus power. Vampiro was the hero on WCW Thunder, okay? There was a boy band group on this month. Do you understand this? There's a boy band group.
That was a thing. That really happened.
They had a ladder match, and he was scared to fall off the ladder, so he just fell.
Look.
Off the ladder.
Thunder, WCW Thunder was the birthplace for the debut of Big T. When Ahmed Johnson debuted, it was on Thunder, nigga. Ahmed Johnson came out 60 pounds heavier and was like, I'm the new nigga in Harlem Heat. It was him. Sucker. Him.
Oh, bro.
Big T.
That's what I'm saying. Thunder was bad. Thunder was cringeworthy. Okay, NXT 2.0 is bad. It's not good at all. There's nothing good about it.
It's cringeworthy. It's cringeworthy as well.
Yeah, but you still have some. You have some pieces in there that you can still go with.
Their champion is a Steiner, but they won't say Steiner, and then they gave him the most name-generated ass name there is. You know what? I don't want to.
They gave him a creator. They gave him a
creator wrestler name.
Creator player, exactly.
We might as well just do it again. Fuck it. We might as well do it again.
The wrestling clothes too. His outfit. That's default all day.
His wrestling outfit is right out of WrestleMania 2000 video game.
Ron Breaker. That's a character from one of the old SmackDown games. Like
ain't it?
Yeah, that's the character.
It might actually
be walking around talking to people. That's you. You Ron Breaker.
In 2K18, there is a dude named like Bob Barrett or Baron something or whatever. Ron Breaker don't sound like that. Don't sound like that dude or whatever. Like you come up in the game with like your arch nemesis. And it's like Baron. It's like I gotta watch it.
Like Baron Blade or something like that.
Baron Blade. That's what it was. Baron Blade. That's what it was. They're the same thing. Now they're just pulling from the video game and shit. They're not even really trying anymore.
Unbreakable. Well, that's because, Bruce Pritchard, he does good. He was doing good on SmackDown, so I guess the thought process is he gonna turn around NXT too the way Vince wants it.
He wasn't doing good on SmackDown. Paul Heyman was in his ear, and he was doing well on SmackDown.
Then they got the Sopranos wannabe.
I don't like him.
This Tony D'Angelo dude. What's going on, man?
And he's from Chicago.
He's not from Chicago. He's from Rockford. Stop giving people. Stop. Let's stop doing that.
They do coke in Rockford.
Let's stop doing that right now. That man knows nothing about Chicago.
WWE just doesn't do wrestlers from Illinois justice. I'll just leave it.
No, just leave it alone. If you're from Schaumburg, you're from Schaumburg. Like, stop saying Chicago.
He from the mean streets of Schaumburg.
Listen, and I'm not.
Mean streets of Rockford.
I'm not. Listen, CM Punk.
Road.
CM Punk is originally like Naperville grown, but he, you know what I'm saying, he was in Chicago. Like when he could be in Chicago, he was in Chicago. But he never really outward be like, oh, I'm from Chicago. I'm in Chicago. No, he's like, no, that's my hometown. I like Chicago. I'm like a suburb outside of it. Cool.
Punk came from the east side, so
This motherfucker says he's from Chicago. He's not from Chicago. Rockford. I don't think he's actually from like Illinois. Matter of fact, what's his name?
I think he's actually from here, but yeah, they just said it. Wait, who said it? Rockford?
Rockford. I think it's Rockford. Okay.
What are you gonna do, man? He can't be a wise guy from Rockford. He has to be a wise guy. He's gonna be a wise guy from the mean streets of Chicago. He has to be over there in the old town, over there in Italy. What do you do? He ain't even been to Rush Street.
I did. You just like nigga. You never been spend night on Rush Street. Okay, you ain't done that shit. You haven't binged a night on Rush Street and don't remember where you were. You ain't been to Lakeshore Drive. Okay, you know where that is. Okay, that's far for you. Okay, you probably haven't even been to a Cubs game. Don't talk to me. Shut up. Stop this. It's lies. Fabricated lies. Let's move on to something else before we go on to NXT 2.0 and how
it's safe to say that's another person. Well, that's a character you have an issue with. We found out you had a problem with Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams last week.
Stop.
AKA Big Nightmare.
Don't do it. Stop.
Look,
Stop.
I don't get.
I'm not gonna have this man mad at me because I don't like his gimmick, and he think he doing something wrong. It ain't him.
I tagged him too. I wanted to see if they was gonna say something so bad.
He said shit. He say nothing. Because what's yours? We listen.
He's like, because he know. He just happy to be there, man. I can't.
He probably was like, ha, yeah.
Man, they mad because they not there.
No, I'm not mad because I'm not in your shoes. You are blessed to be in a business that allows you to do amazing things and see amazing places and do great things.
Absolutely.
You have a terrible gimmick. You will have no legacy in wrestling whatsoever because your name is Trick Williams. They're not going to put his name on a title.
At least they gave him a real last name. Like old school Vince, his name would have been Trick Daddy.
Let me ask y'all a question. Did Coco Beware ever win a title?
I don't think so.
No.
He was a sideshow.
The nigga name was Coco Beware. You're not going to put it on a title.
He was colorful and had a bird.
You're not going to put somebody's weird ass name on a title. Bro, you got to think when these guys get names, they got to go on these titles. That means they got to go on the record books. Listen, Vince McMahon, for all he is, the most he will do is put Kofi Kingston's name in the title. Big E's name gets the title. Xavier Woods gets the title. If your name is Trick Williams, not gonna do that. Hell,
he got to be rebranded if he ever.
But wait,
that's not gonna fly.
But wait, you gotta think about it. By the time that matters and he gets called up or something and split from Carmelo, he won't be Trick Williams no more. He'll be Trick.
Be Big Trick.
There you go, Big Trick.
Give the money out. Go get something nice.
And not to be weird, I'm not calling no grown man Big Trick. I'm not.
That dude gonna be a professional sugar daddy. That's gonna be his
gimmick. The new Godfather. That's how they gonna. They always regurgitate the gimmicks, right?
Yeah.
So he gonna be the new. That's gonna be the new Godfather.
He gonna be a professional sugar daddy. Yeah.
Professional sugar daddy, because you can't do the whole train and all that.
Oh no, not that's not PG no more. They gotta do some new generation shit. He got to be like
They just did that with Bobby Lashley. There are a number of IG models.
But they didn't reference Vince
was out here firing people and paying hourly rates for IG models.
That happened.
It did happen. That happened.
But if they ain't had Bobby.
Get your hustle on. Get your hustle on, ladies. No, don't let me knock you. I'm just saying.
They ain't had Bobby. These is my hoes. You know what I'm saying? They make a whole little slogan at it. Whole train. They didn't do it.
It wasn't one time they did this, so it wasn't a train.
You know, Bobby was on the sugar daddy scratch. That's what did. So that's what it's gonna be, man.
That's what he's spending his belt money on. Yeah.
Hey, I bet $1 Trick Williams is in the Royal Rumble this year.
Trick Williams in the Royal Rumble. I'm turning off the Royal Rumble, and I'm canceling my Peacocks this year.
I bet you 5.
I bet you 5 he's not.
Oh, y'all gotta see. I told y'all earlier ourselves, man. We're gonna do this $1, okay? We keep it modest.
It's $5.
$1, no, because you big time. You doing shows. I'm over here struggling, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'll raise you $2. $2.
All right, I could do it. I could do $1.
Trick Williams is not gonna be in the Royal Rumble from a standpoint that they want people that's gonna get a reaction. He gonna get who are you chance. He gonna be out the Rumble within 10 seconds.
I just don't want him to start talking like he like Curtis Blow and shit. Like that's all I want. Like don't let this nigga talk like Curtis Blow, please.
If they get anybody from NXT in the men's Royal Rumble, they'll probably want to pretend. I don't really care for the roster. If Walter's not in it, I don't care.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's the only person.
Because I'm not buying this Grayson Waller dude.
Yeah.
And that's another.
Like, why does he deserve an AJ Styles match?
Help me understand that, please.
Was he? Hold on. What was his independent name?
He's from NXT. He attacked Gargano after his match. So that was kind of like how they was trying to build him up. Now, it would have made complete sense if that was Austin Aries attacking him, but they moved him back to the main roster. You know what I mean?
That would have been a perfect spot for them. They keep moving back to the main roster for some reason.
Oh,
that would have been the way to change him. Because I attack Johnny Gargano, which I give Austin some credit. Man, he was hilarious while he was with the way. He was pretty funny.
Yeah, he was, but once again, if I'm Finn Balor, I'm really looking like, what's going on in my life right now? Like,
I thought,
how am I losing clean to Austin Theory?
What happened to his push?
Who?
Finn Balor's push.
He got put to Raw.
Yeah.
That's not what I asked you. What happened?
That's your answer, though.
I mean,
your answer. That push died immediately when he was drafted to Raw. He went from, wasn't his last match on SmackDown was against Roman?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah,
one of the best matches Roman's had that involved it was him and the Demon, and it put Roman over.
There's your answer.
He put the Demon to sleep.
Yeah, he died twice. They killed the Demon, and they put him on Raw.
I hate WWE right now.
Yeah, these things literally happen.
I don't.
Yeah. He counting the days, bro. I'm just hoping that AEW, continues to do what they're doing, and that they around.
But the thing about it is like, for example, Kevin Owens is still just a shimmering fucking light, and just makes the best out of whatever they give him. And honestly, I would not be upset if he beat Roman. I wouldn't be mad if he beat Roman. Like, I wouldn't be mad if he beat Roman. Because
honestly, he should have a couple of the matches. What was that? They was all over the. Which was
that? Was Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble
last year.
Yeah.
Great fucking.
But it was like too soon to take it off for him. But that could have been one of the people that could have dethroned Roman had they just pushed it back to this year.
Right, because he's had really good. Come on now, did anybody expect Kevin Owens to have a great match with Roman Reigns twice? Let's be honest.
Yeah, because that TLC match was pretty good too.
Yeah.
You gotta consider the source there. Like, I mean, y'all are wrestling aficionados. You know what I mean? Like, certain guys, they can put on the clinic. Like, he's one of them. You know.
But like, okay, for example, and this is probably just gonna give away what I'm gonna say it later. But Kevin Owens really, like, he really is a great fucking wrestler. Like all bullshit aside, he can really fucking wrestle. This big chunky motherfucker from Little Giants is amazing in that fucking ring, bro. He is fantastic, bro. Like, no bullshit. Like, he can wrestle any fucking body. And I'm gonna say it out loud. He's up there with the Omegas and the Garganos of the world, because it's not a lot of bad matches that Kevin Owens has. He doesn't have a lot of bad ones.
Mm-hmm.
It's a rarity. I'm pretty sure there's a couple out there. I'm pretty sure there is, but it's a rarity when it happens, because he makes people that shouldn't be good, a la John Cena. John Cena owes Kevin Owens some whiskey. I tell you that much. He owes him that some whiskey. Who else? Fucking Ryback owes him some whiskey. He made fucking what's his name now? He's Adam Sharir, or what's his name? What was his name for?
Braun Strowman.
He made him look good.
Only known as Braun, yeah.
Yep. They owe this guy some whiskey. And even when he was a Universal Champion, him and Chris Jericho segments were gold. Okay? And the betrayal he did, gold. Okay? Right? Damn it. Shit. The match with Shane McMahon, gold. God damn it.
Is there something Kevin Owens is known for? Like his whole once he turns on somebody? Because when he turns on somebody, it's normally pretty entertaining.
It's pretty fucking funny. He powerbombed Machine Gun Kelly.
He did that.
Let's just give him
Thank goodness.
He was a straight up heel at that moment too, and I think he got cheers when he did that.
Yeah, because Kevin Owens is okay. Whew. Kevin Owens could have survived the Attitude Era. He would have thrived.
Which, by the way, MGK is doing the soundtrack for 2K22, WWE 2K22.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm gonna take the high road.
If you play 2K, I'm not mad at that at all. Like, some of them songs are trash, so this might be a level up. So I'm not mad at that.
Is it?
I'm not mad at that. I mean, if you're talking to a company with a guy who thinks that Kofi Kingston should have came in with a Jamaican accent, Machine Gun Kelly is the blackest we're gonna get on that soundtrack. Sorry, no racial hate. I'm just saying.
That makes sense.
Is he the blackest though? Like he didn't kind of got into his rock bag and he didn't left the rap shit alone. Like,
no, that's the blackest we're gonna get, guys. That's it.
He's marrying Megan Fox.
Hey, that's it. That you got to take what you can get. And Megan Fox, to be honest, in her prime, I don't think any of us would say no.
In her prime.
I mean, would y'all rather have him or a Flow Rider?
See what I'm saying? Like, that's as black as we're gonna get.
I don't want no brother named Florida rapping on none of mine. His name is Florida.
This nigga was
Now let's think about this for a second, because the Migos was at day one. I mean,
somebody was like Ric Flair nigga on social media because he like stood up to trying to argue with Becky because she took a picture with Migos.
That was me that said that because he tripped.
Yeah, it was like it was you that brought it to our attention, so I'll give you credit for that. But like the whole like wrestling community was like, yo, somebody need to take this dude's phone.
Bruh.
Dude, Rick tripping right now.
they need to take the whiskey from Rick.
Rick is like, I'm almost 80. I'm finna go out in style. That's what he's doing, bro. He finna go out in style. He know he ain't gonna live forever. He gonna say whatever he want. He that old person that had a good ass life. That now they've been like doing the right thing for most of their life. But Rick ain't really done that. And he finna just say whatever the fuck he want because he old. He old. You yell at Ric Flair, he can get a heart attack and die. You be like, you the motherfucker that killed Ric Flair. Ric Flair is gonna be like, I'm gonna live my life my way. I'm gonna go out in the blaze of fire and the blaze of glory. You give a fuck.
Ric Flair actually took a real punch to the head. That's what the problem is. Ready to pull no punches.
Get him a concussion. Cool.
Yeah, look. When the NWO jumped him in that field, the helicopter scene, that was real. Y'all just don't realize that. They whoop Ric Flair ass like them niggas whoop R. Kelly in the download video.
Oh, they beat the shit out of R. Kelly in that download video.
They whooped his ass, boy. I did this to you. Yeah, they did that.
Didn't Usher get his ass whooped? What was that video?
Nice and slow.
They whooped his ass.
They whooped his ass. I feel like you never been a R&B motherfucker if you ain't got your ass whooped once in a video. Omarion didn't get his ass whooped, did he? Nope.
That's gonna be the next WWE
Marcus
music
Houston
video.
did, and You Got Served.
I was gonna say, wasn't it him? It was Marcus Houston got whooped.
Marcus Houston got his ass whooped.
There's Marcus Houston. We think you and L need to stop the madness.
Speaking of people that got their ass whooped, Yeah, Lance Archer back, and I didn't expect that. Yeah, Hangman taking a blackout all over the chair.
Yeah, I don't like
Hurt
that.
a Hulk.
I don't like that.
I ain't necessarily excited about it, but
I think it's.
I was trying to get us back on, because I contributed to us going out topic, because R&B dudes out here getting whooped.
I think it's.
No, you just be careful, man.
I think it's no. That don't. I'm sorry. That'll never be. I think it's a letdown that Lance Archer is next in line for the championship, because I feel like.
Yeah, I don't know how you go from Bryan Danielson. Yeah.
Right. You could have went to so many ways. What I am excited about, oh my God, if Pac joins the House of Black.
I think that's about to happen.
Oh.
The way I think they are leaning towards that.
And they got it from the what's the guy in Mortal Kombat that's blind with the sword that has the blindfold over his eye?
I don't know what you're talking about. I can't remember his name though.
Is it Kenshi? Is that his name?
Yeah.
It's Kenshi. I think that might be the gimmick too. Like he might come out there blindfolded, and then his eyes are blacked out with like new contacts. Oh, I'm excited. Ooh, and then they just let the House of Black whoop everybody else with Brody King and him and the three of them. And then when fucking Ray Phoenix comes back, which by the way, please don't rewatch that match with him.
Yeah, no, that's I was telling him about that. Yeah,
made me uncomfortable.
Hey man, praying for Ray Phoenix, bro. That's fucked up.
He just landed awkwardly as hell, but yeah, prayers to him.
Yeah, prayers, and he even knew he was like, he's like, yo, come get me. Because
Luchasaurus, he did the choke slam right. He just landed crazy, like it was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, it was,
his arm got lost under them in the impact.
Yeah.
So it'd be like,
but see, here's my thing though. This is my thing. Like I said, people say all the time we don't have criticisms with AEW. Here goes another one. Why is there a table spot in a regular tag match in the first place?
Of AEW.
That happens a lot. If y'all haven't caught
that happened because that happened last week at Wardlow and Punk. There was no disqualification.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's the person, like even though Luchasaurus didn't introduce the table, I guess put that caveat, like he knew he intentionally chokeslammed him into it though.
I think
because Abrahantes got the table, but
sometimes they just have to have the table. It's like a table to a regular tag match for AEW is like adding a little salt to some fries to them. Because like, why was it a table in the?
Stop that shit.
Yeah, all they do.
It was like Triple H with the sledgehammer on SmackDown back in the day. Like you knew
everybody had to have the sledgehammer. No, they didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think somebody said this on Jobber's podcast, with shout out to him, by the way. They said the way that AEW does stories and storylines is more independent, is more indie wrestling than actually like made for TV. Like WWE does stuff where they do like they've gotten good at doing like small pieces and giving things in pieces. But AEW does like an indie show where they make it like very indie type storylines. Like the whole Ricky Starks versus Jay Lethal thing, I think should be hyped up way more because it's Jay fucking Lethal and Ricky Starks. Like that's a good ass fucking match. You know what I'm saying? But
you gotta think about what you said. They taking Jay Lethal off Dark to go up against Ricky Starks.
Yeah.
What happened with Leo? Because I saw Jay Lethal come out during the match with Hook. I mean not Hook. He had the match with what's my man, Big Will? What's his name?
Will Hobbs.
What happened after this match?
What happened with Leo is Leo said Tony Khan need to run that apology. That's what happened.
So he just stopped coming to the.
Well, no, he took offense to what Tony Khan said about Big Swole.
Mm-hmm.
He said he needs to apologize to her. I also heard. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, because you can say something.
No, I was gonna say, but I also heard that they were supposed to be doing like some. So he might be contributing to this. I heard they were supposed to be doing some music project too, though.
Yep.
So that could be it because he also dabbles in music.
Yeah.
I think he raps, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I heard they were supposed to be doing some type of music project for AEW, Black History or something. So that actually could be the real reason. I just said the Tony Khan thing.
Every black wrestler on AEW's roster is going to have a song where they're basically rapping their story on the album.
Okay, if it ain't Max Caster or Leo, I don't need to hear it.
Is that true? Are you serious?
This is true. Like seriously.
Yeah.
Even Mark Henry, who's already retired, he's gonna have a song with him because he's black.
Yeah.
I'm not bullshitting. I could find it and send it to the group chat.
No, you're not lying. I saw that too. That's why I had to tell myself. I was like, that might actually be the reason why.
The track list is every black person in AEW.
Okay,
So
stop.
Tony Khan's becoming Tony McMahon.
Stop right now.
Tony McMahon.
Speaking of
No. Stop. This is part of this promo, and it's going on the promo. Tell me what they're doing in AEW again. Anybody?
You talking about the album?
The album. Tell me exactly what you just said out loud, so I can make sure I'm not tweaking.
Okay, so they're taking every black person in AEW. We're talking about commentators, backstage announcers, wrestlers, and they're going to have a song where they're rapping their story. Every person. That's the track list. Every person, their story.
Stop. Scorpio Sky.
Yep.
Max Caster.
Yep.
Anthony Bowens.
Yep.
Dante
Doughboy's.
Yep.
Doughboy's friend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry.
Wait,
you can't tell me he wouldn't look like the Doughboy's friend in the remake of Boys in the Hood.
This is real shit. Is Hook white or black?
Fuck.
He's Taz. Taz ain't black.
Taz not black. Yeah, he's
Italian.
Black? No, he's Italian.
I thought Taz was light skinned.
I thought he was too.
He's
Italian.
Taz ain't black. No, Taz is not black.
Taz, your color, Tim. Like
I know, I used to thought I thought he was, but he's not black.
He's Italian.
Is he just straight Italian?
That's according to Wikipedia. I mean, don't quote me.
Damn, I thought
Taz ain't black.
Taz is not black.
Oh, so Hook just Italian.
Because when I saw Hook, I said, "Hold on, how the hell is Hook his son?"
This motherfucker's Italian.
I said, "Who? Hook is whose son?" And then it was like,
"Nah, if you look close enough at a young Taz and Hook, he does look like him.
No, he looks like him in the face. Yeah. But when I first saw Hook, and they was like, "Yeah, that's Taz's son, Hook," and I was looking the same way.
I was like, Taz, that ain't your son, bro. Get that boy.
Did Taz adopt this kid? What are you talking about?
What Cat Williams said? What Cat Williams said?
Mission, but
Cat Williams said, that boy is not light-skinned, he is rice-skinned. That boy is...
But after Hook, though, saw Hook in the strip club enjoying himself,
Right.
Hey, y'all saw that too?
Yeah. Listen. Let's just get this out of the way. Before I get into anything else with the AEW thing. Let me go something else more constructive. One, Hook is just a cool motherfucker. Like he got the Gohan hair. After Gohan like level up and shit, become the Abrams tail cut off and shit. He in the strip club and shit. The motherfucker walk out. Do y'all remember that movie Warrior with Tom Hardy and the dude from what's his name? Anyways, a bunch of MMA fighters or whatever.
Yeah.
The way he walked in the ring is the same way he walked out from Warrior. I'll even put it up here so you motherfuckers can see when the video come out tomorrow. But it's the exact same thing. It's the exact same way, whatever. And it's cool as fuck. Now, back to the album. That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. It is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. One.
Y'all ready for the That Bitch song?
Oh yeah, I'm waiting on Jay Cargill remix, boy.
What? The what?
Oh yeah, she got a song too.
I'm That Bitch.
The what?
You know it's gonna be the That Bitch Show song.
That Bitch Show song.
No, I'm not. No.
First of all,
or Brandy's song, Black Bitch.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Or the Red Velvet Stir It Up song.
Oh God, okay, look, stop. Listen.
It's gonna be called Cupcake.
Hey, you listeners and viewers. Tony McMahon, you heard it here first.
All right,
take that, Big Swole.
Listen, let me get this out of the way. The views at Joe Freelon III are not the same views as Hot Take Wrestling Podcast and should not be associated with Hot Take Wrestling Podcast.
Because Joe wants us to get signed by AEW, but no, they're gonna get this smoke, man. We say it all the time. We want the smoke.
With that being said,
y'all know I feel about that.
With that being said, that is the dumbest fucking idea I've ever heard in my life. Why are you making people who have no idea how to make music in the first place to make a story about themselves as a way of being like, oh, well, you know what? I'm gonna go because of wrestling, but all the black people in the wrestling can make a rap album. That is stupid. That is dumb. That is the dumbest thing. Tony Khan is brown. How is no one listen, above all anything else, the only person that should be making music on AEW is Max Caster. That is it. That is all. Okay? Scorpio Sky sounds like an android. Let's just get that out the way right now. His voice is monotone. There's no inflection in his voice whatsoever. Mark Henry is 67,000 years old. He's been sexual chocolate for 47 years. Okay? He's been sexual chocolate for 47 years. Jade Cargill, as beautiful as that black woman is, and as amazing as she is, no. Other wrestlers made you look good, honey. You still got a way to go. Don't do that shit. Red Velvet? Botchamania. No, not doing that either. No, fuck that. I don't give a fuck about nothing but nobody else says. Red Velvet had a future till she was botching all over the fucking place and fucking up DMD's match. And on top of that, what music are you gonna give me? Dante Martin? He can't even cut a promo. He can't cut a promo.
Private Party gonna be on there too, boy.
Who?
Private Party.
They can't cut a promo either. What are we doing? Why is this the thing? No one's gonna say no. So we're all gonna just support this shit? No, fuck that shit. I'm calling Black Wrestling Alliance because this shit is stupid. Jobbers Podcast, this shit is stupid. Clark Street Wrestling, Dirty Heels. You better not buy that album. I swear to God, you better not buy that fucking album. That shit is trash. I swear to God, that is trash. No. What in the caucasity is that shit? No. That is not okay. We're not doing this. No. We're not supporting that album. We're not putting that music on here. No one say it. No one say we should put the J. Cargill album. No.
Now what if they license from WWE the R-Truth theme where he was like, I had enough.
Okay, you know what? I'm good off. That's the end of the episode. I'm not. Are you fucking serious? No. What the fuck are you doing?
That's gonna be the lead single.
Why are we doing this? Why is this the fucking? We are asking black athletes. Why? So wait a minute. Let me guess. Captain Dean is gonna have a song on AEW soundtrack for all the black people on Captain Dean, who hasn't won.
Hell yeah, he on that too.
He's won one match on AEW Dark.
But he's black.
He's won one match out of 19 matches in 2021. He on AEW Dark and Elevation at the same time.
Dante Martin's track gonna be called Hot Flyer.
Stop, KG. Don't add to this fucking fire. This is stupid, and you guys know it. This is the dumbest thing ever. This is
Tony
stupid.
McMahon. This is straight out of the look. I can't even say that. I was gonna say this is out of the McMahon.
Private Party's track gonna
even Vince wouldn't go this low.
This is stupid.
Private Party's track gonna be called Vodka Cranberry.
This is dumb. This is a dumb idea. What are they doing?
This really is. All I can do is laugh at it. That's all I can do. I don't support it either.
This is a pretty fucked up way to respond in such a situation. That's Tony Khan don't realize he had shit like this to fuck up this business early.
If you
and he dropping it next month.
I was just gonna say, is this coming out Black History?
Yeah, Black History Month. This is the most fucked up shit ever. Like no bullshit.
That's
this is Goldberg beating Dolph Ziggler bad. This is Seven's debut bad. This is goddamn.
This is Mae Young Handbaby bad.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. This is when Mark Henry found out that woman was a dude when she was messing with China. That was pretty rough.
That's what they call me, Sammy Baby.
They call me Sammy Baby. That was pretty.
Listen to me, Joe.
This is Goldberg kicking Bret Hart bad. Like it's that bad.
Bro,
yeah, that it was over, son. It was over with.
Bro, this is so bad.
This is grotesque.
Why are we okay?
This is Great Khali winning the World Heavyweight Championship bad.
Oh,
this is Psycho Sia doing a top rope drop kick.
Oh,
anyway,
that video going on here after that one. You win. You won that one, sir.
God damn it.
let me explain something to you guys right now, and I'm gonna get this out of the way. I'm not gonna say it anymore. This is gonna sound fucked up. Not only does the world not love black people, but wrestling don't love black people either.
This is Gerald Briscoe and Pat Patterson in the evening gown match bad.
Oh, come on, bro. Damn, goddamn, no one.
Rest in peace. Still.
That is so dark. It got really dark.
This is Teddy Long versus Eric Bischoff Survivor Series.
Damn.
Bro, this is Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar WrestleMania the first time back.
This is Goldberg versus Undertaker in Saudi Arabia bad.
This, but like real shit. Like this is real shit. Like this is real shit. That is a fucked up idea that someone should have said, hey, no, because I'm not sure. I've never heard Jay Cargill put out any music. I know Leo Rush does music, and his music does numbers in terms of like views and shit. I know like AJ Francis from Big Hit from Hit Row, he does music. I know Shane Strickland, but Swerve does music. But to ask these guys to make music as an album for Black History Month in support of Black people, there's a better way. There's a way better way to do this. Let's give a shout out to all the amazing wrestlers over Black History Month. Like the way the WWE does that, that's fine. But you have Mark.
Okay, here, all jokes aside, if they want to do something for Black History Month, they could have dedicated an episode of Dynamite or Rampage to just nothing but black wrestlers. The entire show. That's all they had to do.
That's simple. If you want to dedicate that to if you want to dedicate that much to black people, you know what?
Just one episode. I
would have set up for AW Dark. I would have took that as a stride in the right direction. I would take that.
And then I would just have like Ricky Starks on commentary with Brandy, and that's it. That was going to happen. And then
have Mark Henry on there too, in some shape.
Mark Henry, Mark Henry as well.
Yeah,
and then
I really can't believe Taz isn't black. I really felt like.
Yeah, I really thought that too. Speaking of black people that rap, y'all heard the Max Caster rap about Sting and Darby?
Yeah, that's good.
he told Sting he was gonna hit him with a bubble bomb.
Oh wow.
Because Max Caster can rap, you know what I'm saying? Like he can make music. So that makes sense to me. Like that makes sense to me. Like if you have if you put Private Party against the Acclaim, cool. If you have Dante Martin versus Captain Dean, cool. If you have a match where Scorpio Sky versus anybody for the TNT Championship, even if he don't win, you know what I'm saying? Because Sammy's brown, right? Full brown, right? No, is he mixed?
Sammy, I don't know his exact ethnicity.
I would assume he's full brown, Sammy Guevara.
Yeah.
I could be wrong though.
I mean, is El Fuego black?
Fuego del Sol, I don't know.
Yeah, Fuego del Sol. I call him El Fuego. Same shit.
I don't know, because Sammy's Canadian. He made his name is El Nerico. He's not a bit. He's like Syrian. He's from Canada, but I think he's technically Syrian. So
either way,
I don't even know if that's actually Sammy Guevara's actual name. I think it is. Because you never know with these wrestlers.
No, I think the guys who can rap ghostwriting for the people who can't. So that Mark Henry joint might be what the world missing.
Oh, why would you do that, bro? Why would you do that?
Look, I'm trying to make.
His name actually is Sammy Guevara or Samuel. But yeah, it's actually.
All right, let's go.
Oh man!
All right, everybody got 2 minutes to say a take about somebody that you think is a GOAT for whatever reason. You got 2 minutes, and after that, we gotta get the hell out of here.
Okay.
All right.
Who want to set it up?
Who want to go first?
I nominate Will because Will ain't been on in a while.
Yep, go.
I can do that.
You got 2 minutes.
You got 2 minutes. Boom. 9:20. Bam. So, I've actually vouched for him before. on here and in private, and even what he's been doing lately, it kind of like adds to what I said about him before, even with how long he's still been wrestling and consistently at that. And I'm talking about one Randall Keith Orton. I'm probably going to vouch for him all the time because of the fact that, like I just mentioned, he's consistent. He's not willing. He's not against taking the loss. And this is one of those dudes that's so over. No matter what he does, it's gonna work. No matter how you feel about it. It don't have to be with like he's gotten better at promos because honestly, he's literally figured out what works for him now. A lot of people need to get on that level. And then again, like I said, the man is not afraid to take a loss, i.e., him putting over the Alpha Academy, which almost looked like a tag team that was put together and finally started to work. And then he put the championship up on them and the tag team wrestling really in WWE, you know. So you look at stuff like that, how he's been a staple in a lot of the development of a lot of the stars that we have now and even the feuds he had with past wrestlers. And he's even known on the mainstream level. And then with the championship number that he has, I mean, all these things kind of equate to what we're talking about. I can't really give this type of description to nobody else. He ain't gotta have the Hollywood movies or the music, the money from music, because he's still the product of wrestling. His dad, you know his family, you know what he is, and that's why I love him the most. It's a wrestler who's that dude. Like, I fuck with him. And if you ain't gotta watch wrestling and know what an RKO is, and that's when you own. And that's why I'm at with it.
That was good, bro. That was actually under 2 minutes. Good shit. Anybody else?
AG?
Go with Chris Allen. It's all about that boob, baby. No, I'm joking. Okay. I'm going to Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah, it's easy to say that. I know. The reason I say that, he was the biggest draw during a time where it was dark ages for WWE. They lost all of their stars. They lost Hogan. They lost Savage. They lost Hall. They lost Nash. They lost Brett. Right? They needed somebody to step up, take that ball and run with it. And it's just somebody that didn't necessarily get the opportunity in WCW, although he was in a great tag team with Brian Pillman. He kind of had that hot cup of coffee in ECW as well. But anything that you wanted from Stone Cold, he could do. Great promo guy, obviously, as well. He also, when he needed to be, was a great technical wrestler. I mean, granted, you can't really have a bad match with Chris Benoit, but if you go back and watch that match against him and Chris Benoit, like, Stone Cold can wrestle. Also, going off of Will's unselfishness, although we were talking about two different wrestlers, people don't remember Stone Cold lost. He was the number one contender. He lost the pay-per-view before in another great match at 3 Stages of Hell against Triple H. He lost in the road to WrestleMania. How many other people have to go to the main event of WrestleMania? You're like, you know what? I'm going to take this loss. Mm-hmm. You don't see it that often. I mean, when do you see the champion or the number one contender lose on the road to WrestleMania? Mm-hmm. That's another great thing I would say about Stone Cold. Unfortunately, like, he might not have had the longevity, but like I said, there's nothing the dude couldn't do. I'm going to say glass broke. He knew it was on. Pulled off a great double turn, too, at WrestleMania 13, and arguably the greatest WrestleMania match ever against Bret Hart. Mm-hmm.
So didn't Spike Dudley beat Stone Cold?
Stone Cold? He wasn't completely... Yeah, he probably did.
He got a win over him.
Stone Cold was taking some losses.
He took some
losses. Those dudes were always...
Yeah, Spike Dudley beat Stone Cold.
Listen...
Yeah. I mean, Hurricane beat The Rock before, so yeah, he's above like taking these L's.
Yeah, no one's, because during that time period, wrestling was so hot that it really didn't matter if you won or lost, because Stone Cold transcends. To me, in my opinion, Hulkamania was huge because wrestling wasn't as huge at that point, but Stone Cold transcends that to me, in my opinion, because I lived during that era, and I remember being able to do this in class, and someone else just like, Stone Cold. Just being like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was different. What you got, old man Logan? What you got, bro?
Oh man.
Remember, this is just it's just like a GOAT take. Like it don't even matter if it's like a GOAT to you or whatever. And you got 2 minutes to get your point off.
I don't need 2 minutes, man. I mean, if you know me by now. Y'all know me. The people that listen to us should know us by now. I'm gonna speak to the greatness of somebody that'll never be in nobody's Hall of Fame because of what happened in his personal life, and that's Chris Benoit, man. That dude was just amazing in the ring. I have been a lifelong Bret Hart fan, and that was the only dude, minus Owen Hart, that I would say was better than him in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
His run was cut short. I would have liked to have seen what would have happened if the feud between him and CM Punk did take place. I know he was supposed to be in ECW, the reboot of ECW during the time when that took place, that unmentionable event. And yeah, man, the dude just you talk about not having a bad match. Name me one Chris Benoit match that was bad. I wait. A feud, I just mentioned Bret, but a feud I was so glad to see. I didn't want to see Bret leave WWE, but that was like my number one go-to feud when I knew he was going to WCW once he finally debuted. And I was like, yo, these two dudes, I definitely got to see them tango. And I don't know how y'all felt about the feud between Chris Benoit and Bret Hart. I think it was over the U.S. title.
In WCW.
Yeah. But I think it lived up to it. We was talking about it prior, before we really got started on this episode. Good storylines, good matches. I mean, WCW didn't have a lot of good storylines, but they had great matches because they had great performers, great, wrestlers. You know what I mean? Not sports entertainers, but wrestlers. And yeah, man, despite what happened, that dude is gonna, in my book, what he did in that squared circle deserves to be praised. We all know why I can't be praised, though. So, yeah.
Damn, bro, that was right at 2 minutes. You're the man. Awesome. Fucking awesome. That's fantastic. All right. All right, so I'm going to preface this by saying that I saw a video of something that really fucked my head up. Okay. John Cena deserves more credit as being one of the GOATs of WWE. He deserves a lot more credit. One, because I take you back to the run of Triple H from 2002 to 2005, where he had a couple of those runs with Booker T and shit, and Goldberg, and the what was that? The Elimination Chamber or whatever, and it was just wash and rinse with Triple H the whole time, right? Okay, now, the reason why I say that John Cena does a lot more credit for the GOAT status than what he gets is because night in, night out, even though John Cena was going to give you the 5 moves of doom or whatever, you knew what you're going to get, and he was a polarizing figure. Polarizing Stone Cold? No. Polarizing as Hulkamania? I don't like that guy, so yeah, fuck it. Why not? Yeah, but I think that with John Cena, what we fail to realize is the greatness in John Cena is that his ability to talk actually is by far one of his best assets, and it doesn't get enough praise. We all remember Austin 316 just says, "I whipped your ass." We all remember If You Smell What the Rock Is Cooking. We all remember on The Best There Is, The Best There Was, The Best There Ever Will Be. But like John Cena has so many good ass one-liners on certain things that it's not even fair or cool to say. You know what I'm saying? Like he has the, if you want some, come get some, that type of shit, all that. But he has promos where he goes back and forth with people and embarrasses people throughout that whole time period. A la Dolph Ziggler, when they booed the fuck out of him and he had the crowd in the palm of his hand. When he was talking back and forth with Triple H. When he was going back and forth with Paul Heyman, who is, by the way, fucking Paul Heyman. When he was going back and forth with a la Roman Reigns, who now can cut a promo, but couldn't cut a promo to save his life back in the day or whatever. John Cena deserves his flowers because honestly, John Cena is just like RKO. He is reliable, he is consistent, and he is always worth the price of admission. And he's had some bad matches, but not that great of a wrestler. But anyway, that's my take. Anyway, guys, please follow us at Hot Take Wrestling on Instagram. Also follow us on Twitter at Wrestling Take. We are developing a TikTok February 1st. We're putting out videos and promos and all types of stuff. And if you follow us, we'd really appreciate it. I don't have anything free to give because we don't know when WWE 2K22 is coming out. So there's that. Anyway,
watch Peacemaker too. Since you were talking about John Cena.
Yeah, Peacemaker is actually a good show.
Yeah, I watched the first episode. I'm gonna probably watch one again before I go to sleep tonight. They put out the first 2 episodes.
And he was actually really good on Suicide Squad. Let's just get that. He's really good on Suicide Squad. Also, guys, please make sure you stick around with this for us. Follow us on Instagram. Also, follow us on Twitter. This episode will be out on YouTube this week. Please follow us on all streaming channels just for your daily commute. If you want your daily wrestling with your coffee as well, do it on Spotify. We're on iHeart. We're on Anchor. Are we on Apple? Are we on iTunes?
Yes, we are. We are on Apple.
Oh, we're on everything. Holy shit. You can get your Hot Take Wrestling everywhere. Oh my God. Hot Takes Wrestling will be out in a week after next. And then we'll also have our WCW coming back with certain segments from that. We got interviews coming up. We got so much going on, man. Stick around for us, man. We appreciate it. What song are we going out with? Does anybody know? Anybody have any suggestions? Anybody? And if you say anything from Black AEW, I'm coming back on this. I'm deleting you.
Well, forget that then.
Go out with Jay Lethal. He kind of has the Macho Man.
The Machismo theme? Okay. We were Jay Lethal Machismo.
Black Machismo.
Now, y'all sure y'all don't want to end it with our truths? I had enough.
That's kind of like how I feel about Monday Night Raw, which is why I never really watch it.
Okay. All right. Okay. With that being said, Tim, take us out.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for coming out. And as always, we the ones, and we want to smoke.
Fuck that AEW out.
Thanks for listening to the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast. The Hot Take Wrestling Podcast is brought to you by the NMG Network, a division of NMG Enterprises, LLC.